My name is Norchad Omier, power forward from the University of Miami. I wouldn't say growing up in Nicaragua was difficult. I would say it was different, totally different from the US. I'm a really big family guy. I got introduced in sports. When I was younger, it was because of my dad. I think I was 5 years old. My dad would take me out like at 6 a.m. and we would go on the baseball field that was nearest to our house. Actually, that's the sport my dad wanted me to play baseball. He's like crazy in love with baseball. He actually played baseball. The first time I actually thought about playing basketball, the Bluefield Academy, coach Ronnie Cayazo, he said, "Oh, you're a pretty good baseball player and you're pretty tall too. I run a basketball academy here in Bluefields. I would like to know if you want to play for me." He went to my house, he talked with my dad, and that's how I get introduced to basketball. Arkansas State was just great. One of the coaches that helped me a lot at Arkansas State, his name is Brent Cruz. He would spend endless nights working out, trying to develop my craft. That's the memories I just love from Arkansas State. So when I think about how I'm the first Nicaraguan to play D1 basketball, well, it feels great, you know? My real goal is just getting better, and try to go to the league. So I try to don't take my focus off that.
Bring the funk back.
When we first heard about Norchad, it was because he put his name in the transfer portal. And then everybody we spoke to just raved about the young man. We looked up all of his stats, we watched his videos, and my coaching staff and I were totally sold on Norchad, and we immediately made him a high priority in our recruiting, and we're very, very fortunate that he committed to us.
I think what makes Miami such a good fit for transfers is the coaching staff and the way that they build the culture. Obviously the players too, but I think Coach L's success he's had in the past and his knowledge and wisdom, I think that's what makes Miami such a good transfer spot.
I knew this is a place I was interested in going as well. So obviously I did my research on Norchad, looked up his highlights, his stats and things like that, and seeing how dominant a player he was at his previous school. I was like, man, if we could get him to come here, and if I came there as well, I feel like that would be a really good pickup for the transfer portal.
He needs to play football. It's the wrong sport. It's the wrong.
That ain't my sport. Ray Lewis.
How you pronounce this?
Selva Negra.
Selva Negra. That was good?
That was perfect. This is good food here now.
What would you get normally?
But you see, we eat a lot of meat in Nicaragua, so we eat carne asada for appetizer, but also for
For the entree?
Yeah.
Any eating customs in Nicaragua?
So you see, normally the appetizers, we just, how they are little pieces of fried cheese or meat, we just eat them with our hands.
Okay.
We really don't use forks or stuff. For the real food, for the entry, that's when we use forks and stuff.
And stuff like that?
For the appetizer, we really don't use that.
Word, that's dope. That's how I be at home, so. At the games, I always see the Nicaraguan flag, people going crazy, the support you taking photos after the games. How does that feel? Because I've never got to experience, coming to the States and having people, represent my home flag. So how does that feel for you?
It's just amazing. Knowing that I have so much support from not just Nicaraguans, but also my Latino friends, my Latino countries. Everybody reach out, it just feels good. But it also gives me a great responsibility to do stuff right, don't mess up, show the kids, the right way. You know, that stuff can happen if you work for it and, you know, you do the right things.
I would say Norchad, the basketball player, is a difference maker for this team. As Coach L says, we're playing, you know, small ball this year, and with him, you know, playing way bigger than what he is, grabbing, you know, 10+ rebounds a game and getting 2-3 blocks a game.
He's 6'7", 245 pounds of dynamite, and he goes after every ball, offensively and defensively. And because he is focused on that skill set, he's one of the best, if not the best, rebounder at both ends of the court that I've ever coached.
Norchad Omier loves doing the dirty work. So like, I love playing defense. I love, you know, setting hard screens, you know, fighting for rebounds, you know, diving to the ground. I love doing the dirty work.
All it takes is one guy to, you know, be hyped up before a game or during a game, and you know, the team feeds off of it, or we bring our energy up. I think Norchad's been our main catalyst of, you know, bringing our energy up, getting us hyped up.
Miami, I think this is the best city to live in the U.S. You know, I've been to a lot of places. I visit a lot of places, and nowhere like Miami. I would probably be in Nicaragua right now. Like, I would probably go back home. But you know, being in Miami, you know, I have home food here. I know a lot of people. I have family here.
It's always good to have the support from people you know, people from back home, let alone his own country. So I think, you know, it's huge for him. It lifts his spirits. It gets him excited to play. And, you know, the better he does, the better we are as a team. I think if we keep playing how we're playing, just learn from every game, learn from our losses, you know, the sky's the limit.
You know, I'm a dreamer. If I wouldn't be a dreamer, I would not be here today. You know, and I told the guys like almost every day, like, we're gonna go for the national championship. Like, we can't expect nothing less. We gotta look at the big boy. You know, we gotta go for it and, you know, work. That's the goal and nothing less.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound.